So, I'm talking about purpose. We all have a purpose. You have a purpose. I have a purpose. Uh, so, some of us don't actually know what our purpose is. Man, I've struggled with that, for most of my life. I mean, clear back in high school, they give you these aptitude tests. And what is your purpose? What do you want to do? You want to be an architect? I thought I wanted to be an artist, but I got, I'm not really good with colors, you might say. I love music, but I was always told that, it's a very difficult field to make it in music, and it's really hard to make it in music. And I had my ups and downs with music myself. I have made a living playing music, and I feel that is definitely a part of my purpose, but I feel like I have a greater purpose. I was recently working in a car dealership, and that was, every day I had this awful feeling. It's like my heavenly days. It's like I'm wasting my life. I'm throwing all my time away. I truly enjoyed working with people. When people come in and want to buy a car, I felt the best when I was actually helping people, and I did actually good, when I help people. But a lot of people have a preconceived idea that a car salesman is going to be, ripping them off or something, and there's a lot of that in that kind of a business, where you don't really know what the price is or what you're getting, or anything. I always had this feeling that there's something else I should be doing, and I'm actually discovering it now. I'm completing my purpose. There's one thing I really like to do. Of course, that's one of them is music, and another thing I really like to do is I've been reading a lot of excellent books about personal development, spiritual development, and that type of thing. I've sort of been involved in that actually my whole entire life. And so anyway, I'll tell you what I would like to do. When you pay attention to your feelings are actually indicators of something that you need to be listening to, and you need to be quiet sometimes and listen to an inner telling, an inner knowing that is, urging you and guiding you to go in a certain direction. And sometimes it's your higher purpose actually speaking to you. You get that feeling in your stomach, you should be doing something, and you're not doing it, and that causes a dis-ease. And sometimes, those kind of feelings will actually cause a disease. That's when you're not living on purpose, you're not living your purpose, you're doing things that you don't think you should be doing, and you can be better in life, you could be more giving. So anyway, I wanted to read for you about, out of this book right here. It's called The Power of Intention by Dr. Wayne Dyer. And this has to do with purpose. And, it's like, what is my purpose? What am I supposed to be doing? Should I be an architect, a florist, a veterinarian? Should I help people or fix automobiles? Am I supposed to be in a family, or be in the jungle saving the chimpanzees? It's like there's so many, he says here, we're befuddled by the endless number of options available to us, and I wonder whether we're doing the right thing. How do we know if we're doing the right thing? There again is where you want to pay attention to your feelings, and your feelings will actually be your guide. So anyway, in response to the question, what should I do with my life, I suggest that there's only one thing you can do. And since you came into this life with nothing, and you'll leave with nothing, you can give it away. You'll feel most on purpose when you're giving your life away by serving others. When you're giving to others, to your planet and to your source, you're being purposeful. Whatever it is that you choose to do, if you're motivated to be of service to others while being authentically detached from the outcome, you'll feel on purpose, regardless of how much abundance flows back to you. So, your intention is to live your life on purpose, but what is the spiritual source like in this regard? It's perpetually in the process of giving its life force away to create something from nothing, When you do the same, regardless of what you're giving or creating, you're in harmony with intention. In other words, you're in harmony with your higher source, your source energy, or God, or whatever you want to call it, you know. So you're then on purpose, just as the universal mind is always acting purposefully. I just wanted to read something else here. When you're awake enough to question your purpose and ask how to connect to it, you're being prodded by the power of intention. The very act of questioning why you're here is an indication that your thoughts are nudging you to reconnect to the field of intention. What's the source of your thoughts about your purpose? Why do you feel purposeful? Why is a sense of purpose considered the highest attribute of a fully functioning person? The source of thought is an infinite reservoir of energy and intelligence. In a sense, thoughts about your purpose are really your purpose trying to reconnect to you. This infinite reservoir of loving, kind, creative, abundant energy grew out of the originating intelligence and is stimulating you to express this universal mind in your own unique way. So I just wanted to share that with you about the power of intention. And part of the purpose of my life, I'm finding, is that, I like to take my music and take my interest in personal development and spiritual development, and kind of put it all together. And how can you do something like that? Well, how you can do something like that is the same way that you can do, and you could meld together the things that you are interested in and put them all together into this business concept that you'll be able to find out more about down below. So I just wanted to share that with you, and then I will talk to you soon. Have a purposeful life.